So as you guys can see, I've got a lot of stuff, a lot of lures, lots of rods and reels, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we as boaters sometimes bring a lot of gear with us on the water, and that's not a bad thing. But in this episode, I'm gonna break down the process with you guys of how to properly load and weight manage your boat for any adventure. My name's Tyler, and welcome to Yamaha Boating Academy. One more thing to remember is that packing oftentimes takes time. So if you can, do some packing at home before you get to the boat ramp, and as soon as you're at the ramp, make sure for the courtesy of others, you are pulling off into a staging area to get all of your necessities from your tow vehicle into your boat. Now I say we hop inside the boat and I show you guys section by section here in my bass boat, the best practices for balancing the weight of all your gear. Starting here in the back of the boat is the bilge compartment. Back here I've got all my necessary batteries and mechanical accessories. And one thing you have to understand is the weight distribution in the back of your boat. Too much weight in the back and you'll have trouble getting up on plane. Not enough weight in the back and you're gonna have trouble staying on plane. You're gonna be chine walking left and right. And so I have 4 batteries back here, 1 normal battery, lead acid, and 3 lithium batteries. Lithiums are half the weight of a normal lead acid, and so because of that, I have to move a little bit more weight into the kind of the center back of the boat. That way it's properly weighted. So just understand how much weight you have in the back of your boat. That way you don't have too much or too little. Staying here on the back deck, let's talk about weight distribution left and right. I want to make sure I have the same amount of weight on my port side as I do on my starboard side, and this goes for any boat. So here on the left side, I've got 2 big boxes of soft plastic lures. These are heavy salt-infused soft plastics, and so I have 2 full boxes of these that go in this side. And to kind of even out the weight on the starboard side, I've got my toolbox, which weighs just about the same as all my soft plastic lures. I've got a few other accessories and paperwork that I keep in this side, but once again, I want to keep some heavy things kind of here near the back of the boat to balance out for the lack of lead acid batteries, and I want to make sure my weight is distributed even on both sides. Now that everything here in the center and front deck of my bass boat is properly put away in its place, let's talk about weight distribution. So for best maximum performance, you want to make sure you have, just like the back, the same amount of weight on the port and on the starboard side. And in my bass boat here, to get the best speed and ride, I want to make sure I have almost all of my tackle and heavy things right here in the front middle. When packing drinks for your day out on the water, I recommend a soft-sided cooler, and the reasoning for that is twofold. First, these are the safest type of cooler. Unlike those big, clunky plastic coolers that when encountering waves can bounce around and hurt kids, pets, or even your ankles, a soft-sided cooler will not have those problems. And secondly, once the drinks are all gone, they can be squished down to fit into any compartment. And once a drink is done, of course, you do not want to throw this in the bottom of your boat where it has a chance of flying out. You want to properly dispose of all your trash, either in a designated trash bag, trash area, or, as my bass boat has, a little trash box. And again, I can't stress this enough, make sure you do all of your packing and organizing before you launch your boat. And speaking of launching my boat, I say it's time to go catch a few fish. My name's Tyler. We'll see you guys next time on the Boating Academy.